Hello there again everyone, this is Antidius. We're on to part 2 of this campaign. Now you might notice that the volume of me is a little bit different because I noticed on the last recording you can actually hear me breathing, and I didn't think that was something you would want to continue to do. So I've adjusted that and hopefully things are a bit better for this recording. However, now we are at this stage where we left off. So now we are going to end our turn and see what happens. So, actually, not what I expected to happen. The Eldar declined to attack us. So we'll just go in and attack them. So we've already got him, now we're going to get him that we got taking this province. So add him in, and then let's go in.
Eldar rely on stealth and trickery where others trust in direct force and valor. An ancient and debased people, the aliens only sully their hands in battle when they have no choice. When the Eldar's enemies at last tracked down their hidden base of operations in Tyria, the far-seer Taldir turned to a strategy of trickery. In this, she followed the ways of her ancient and deceitful race. Her forces were centered on a great reinforced hill in a remote, frozen area with very limited access. To cut off these access points, the far-seer lured Cat's Paws to Tyria. Orcs, dissatisfied with a war of Warlord Gorguts, followed advice whispered by Taldir's warlocks and camped right where they could screen the Eldar from attackers. The Eldar, nevertheless, built a substantial force of their own. Advanced webway gates allowed them to ferry troops from the Wraith ship hiding behind a holofield somewhere in the Kronus system. But these same gates were the Eldar's great weakness. If attackers could take and hold them, Taldir would be cut off from reinforcements and any hope of escape. Alone and outnumbered, the Eldar would be caught in their own trap.
So there you go, I've let him speak through that one there. However, if in future you'd prefer I just read this out instead, read it at a bit of a quicker pace, then that can be done, but you'll just have to let me know. So let's get into this mission.
All is prepared.
Excellent. Kronus, take your warp spiders to their positions and then return to the aspect shrine.
We are on our way.
You have doubts, Harlequin?
I trust in your vision, Taldir of Oathway, but to stand surrounded by primitives makes me uneasy.
I understand your distaste, but Eldar rely on speed and stealth. We are not made for entrenched positions. The orcs, however, make for excellent tools. They will keep the supply roads closed and our true enemies weak.
And if these attackers defeat the orcs?
I do not doubt they will overcome our Cat's Paws, but it will cost them. And in their weakened state, they will face the wailing doom itself. The Seer Council has named the young king. Kronus of the Warp Spider Shrine shall sacrifice himself to awaken our most powerful warrior, the Avatar of Cain.
None shall escape my wrath.
Yeah.
Initializing build protocol.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Direct us to the enemy. Orders received. Captain, we have discovered an Eldar forward encampment. The Farseer herself is there.
In such an exposed location. With any luck, we may be able to eliminate the alien in one stroke.
Scouts ready for duty. Infiltrating enemy territory.
We already know for a fact that if it seems too good to be true, it is.
What is your instructions? Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Area secured.
With all due haste.
Scouts in position. Defending objective.
Heresy grows behind us.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
What's your order? Preparing to make target.
At the start here, there is going to be a bit of back and forthing until we can kind of find our feet, because we only start with these two strategic points, and here we can kind of branch out to that one. We can get this slag deposit and get a heavy plasma, but as you can see, most of the strategic points are in the Eldar side of things, just to make things even easier for us. There is a point down here, but as you can see, there is also a base in there. So we'll need a little force in order to deal with that. Something else we're going to have to contend with is the fact that they're going to send more of those falcons with enemies on them, so we better get some turrets up there just to kind of deal with those as they come.
Here to serve.
Literally just as I say that.
We stand ready.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Well, you've got three, still taking just a chomp through it. Right, that's got a bell. It was a little bit more satisfactory, and then obviously the orcs that we were aware of. Again, that's why we get turrets. The other reason we get turrets is because they have this really nasty habit of going invisible.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
So turrets can obviously protect infiltrated units. And then we have to kill them too. But
there's more than just
there
pure
is
Eldars
something
here. We was right
here
to split off from
that we want.
Goldberg's lot. We're gonna have us a proper war right here. War!
We are the Emperor's chosen. Activating jump pack. Target their vehicles.
We seduced the squiggers on them. No, leave them be.
We are
The squiggers ain't
wanting to
trained
get
yet.
to
I
these
don't want to
two.
get stuck straight in bits of you after their feet.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
All in due time. Still have to build up our military might, as it were.
Marine squad direct us to the enemy. is our shield. Charge!
See what we can't do with that.
Scouts ready.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Right, we'll get you boys to take that.
We are the Emperor's chosen. What is your order? At your command. Orders received,
Position
brother.
secure.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
Aye.
The Emperor protects.
Bring you down here. Obviously, in the last mission we got a melter gun. Melter gun is just anti-everything. But mostly it is an anti-vehicle weapon. Because it just shoots a stream of goodbye.
Yes, most beneficent
Probably the
one.
best way I could describe it, to be honest.
Build routine 721
Scouts ready.
initiated.
Let's get the requisition upgrade. We'll leave these guys here until that gets a gun on it. Mostly made the excuse me. I've mostly upgraded these into missile launchers because half of your issue comes from the fact that Falcons constantly jump over and deposit things in your base and just yep, like that.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
And it's the only thing that can be a bit annoying. Just a little bit.
Yes,
Hardly
most
noticeable.
beneficent one. With all due haste.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Let's get some heavy bolters. Let's make this a big boy. So I'm pretty sure, yep, that's under orc control.
Direct
So
us
let's
to the
also
enemy.
get us up
For the
there.
glory of the Imperium.
There's more energy is not a bad thing.
Awaiting orders. Taking hits.
So flash gets out of there.
Scouts here.
Heresy grows.
Try not to
Scouts
let
here.
them die.
Squad broken.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Scouts ready. Gathering intelligence.
We are the Emperor's
For God's
chosen.
sake.
Regrouping.
Charge.
Trying not to get yous all killed.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yous are trying to run out there. Oh, sneaky! Doubly sneaky. You're trying to bring in turrets.
We are the Emperor's
Scouts
chosen.
awaiting orders. We will take them down from here. Lining up our targets. Scouts here.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
I've actually got to be honest. I've never noticed that before.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
Ever vigilant.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Taking hits.
burger meat.
Awaiting orders.
Thump. Thump.
Target their vehicle.
Running away again.
Orders received.
Scouts in position.
Let's get a librarian.
I await
Stand.
your
Let's
instructions.
At least one
With all
time.
due haste.
Awaiting orders.
Mostly as a means to see what's going on.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Let's get over to
None
the
shall
strategic
stop us.
point. Let's get another squad. Wow, didn't
Under
actually.
fire.
Oh sweet, Jesus God. Let's get them to just sit and shoot at us. No,
Awaiting orders.
Commencing infiltration. Getting into position.
Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith.
Getting into position.
Taking hits. Regroup.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Squad morale
Scouts here.
restored.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine Sector 1 initiated.
And hopefully that gun should make my life a little easier.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Let's get these boys out of here. I mean, it's still got to take a fair bit of punishment before it finally dies.
Fear denies faith.
Scouts ready.
Damn it.
Direct
Yep.
us to the enemy.
Right, first thing
Venerate
we'll
the
do is
immortal
bring
Emperor.
you up.
With me, brothers.
It's quite good as well because he starts off with a sword. Kind of think the staff he ends up getting just doesn't look all that cool.
We stand ready.
We stand ready.
Fear not the Psyker.
You have got smite.
Scouts here.
It's a very good idea to get you guys some plasma guns because then you may actually be able to kill things. Oh yeah, actually now you're killing them.
Taking damage. What is your order?
Yes, my lord.
Let's get some sniper research and then we can get you guys down there. Maybe come down here because I'm pretty sure there is something built up there.
Here to serve.
Don't have that kind of money.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
But if we come up here,
Commencing attack.
Scouts ready. Lining up our targets. Yes, my lord.
Taking hits.
Scouts ready. On patrol. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol.
At your command. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Attacking as ordered. engaging the enemy.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only
At your
degrees of
command.
guilt.
There we go, we'll take that now. And we'll build up.
Here
What
to
we can
serve.
actually do is get this.
With all due haste.
Taking hits. Direct us to the enemy. Taking damage.
I mean, yeah. By all means.
Fear our wrath.
Defending objective.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
That's going to blow up soon. And that. Righty, let's get some of these boys.
Yes, Lord.
Let's get another one of
Do
these.
as you ask.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Still not even got one vehicle yet, but not yet needing one, are we?
At your command. Gathering intelligence.
Terminators ready. Deep striking. Your will. Once more, we go to battle. Terminators ready. Into the maelstrom of battle.
Just use them to blow them up.
Taking damage.
Scouts in position. Search commencing.
Is there not another point down here? No, there's not.
We await your command. Your will.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Let's go
We will
around this
crush
way.
the enemies of the Imperium.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Under fire.
It's amazing when you've got 5 missile launchers, the damage you can do, isn't it? Do that, but what we're actually wanting is that. It's all good. So we're going to attach you to these Terminators.
Taking damage.
Oh, that hurt. And then what will that he can stay in the game a little bit longer with them, and then we'll send these two squads down this way. Skull Probe will help us see this stuff they want to try to keep invisible, and the Apothecary will keep them in for the fight longer. So then what we'll do is 1, 2, 1, 2. And then he'll end up fucking dying.
What are your needs? Marine squad deployed. Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord. Cleanse, purge, kill. Apothecary here.
So you can see this sort of orangey red glow. That is the effect that the avatar of Cain being on the battlefield has on the Eldar. It's kind of feel like a physical representation of them being a bit more bloodthirsty and a bit more desiring of the annihilation of all enemies.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Here to serve.
Fear not the psycho.
So you've done what I didn't want you to do. But if you don't try and kill them, they go up and try and kill them anyway. So we're just going to let them go. Well, him go, because you fucking idiots fucking shot the other one.
Attacking as ordered.
I mean, I suppose they done what they would do.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
What is your order? Maintain attack formation.
Yes, most
Hey,
beneficent one.
Hold in here.
With
Well
all
done.
due haste.
May as well. So that's just wandering right through the whole base. It's going to die.
Breathe in, then disappear.
Yes, but when you've got
Under fire. Faith is our shield. Charge.
actually worked out rather well. Right, let's just take
None
this
shall
force
stop us.
and this force and go down here.
I await your
Well, we're not going to have any power
instructions.
issues for a while.
Return to the main base. Let our enemies fight amongst themselves.
Got them! Got them all!
Here we go. One berserker blade.
Taking damage.
With all due haste.
Apothecary here. The fallen shall be forever remembered
Still
as
want
the
to go in.
Emperor's finest. Faith
We
is our
still
shield.
want to go in and bugger up
The
the day.
glory of the Imperium. Fear denies faith. Attacking as ordered.
Eldar can also getting mulched by Space Marines. We still want the stuff. Nightmare. Chaos Schism.
What are your needs? Awaiting orders.
Right, I want you to capture that
Here to
because
serve.
I would like more requisition. Can never have enough of that.
The Eldar witch is in league with chaos. Strike quickly!
You are as
Yes,
deluded
Lord.
as that fool Eliphas, Captain Fuel. I will kill you first, and then scourge any Eldar I can
There is
find.
no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
And then we get to come in and kill a Chaos base too.
Taking heads. Direct us to the enemy. Position secure.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
I'll just wait until that's built up and has a gun, and then we'll send these boys forward.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees
The
of
bastion remains strong, Farseer, but the webway gates to your wraith ship are vulnerable.
Our course is clear
At your
then.
command.
Protect the gates at all costs. Without them, we may never escape this world. We must drive the attackers back.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Right, let's upgrade that. Nothing's
Taking
going to be
damage.
coming this way, at least not anytime soon, I don't think.
None shall stop us.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and
Captain.
unguarded.
The main Xeno encampment is at the top of the hill north of here.
Excellent. We will wipe them out. The Eldar have prepared an escape, as is their cowardly nature. 3 great webway gates stand near their base. But if we can capture them, we can trap them here once and for all.
Under fire.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
What are your needs? Commencing attack.
Oh, there's got to be a webway gate down there or something, I just know it.
At your
Taking
command.
heads. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Here to serve.
Bloody Eldar trick me.
Awaiting orders.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Take that.
Here
More
to
of Fourth
serve.
Company's armor was isolated in the
shall
mountains.
obey.
Beyond the Orcs encampment, they too have joined the fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Predator at your command.
Taking heavy fire.
And then getting another 2 predators too, so that'll be fun. Right. So basically what ends up happening here is you find more soldiers come in and join your forces.
Engaging
when
the
we-
enemy.
Help take over this one, we'll also get some more.
Defending objective.
Right, let's go and have a look, see it. What's the reason? So the Chaos faction that we're fighting against are known as the Night Lords. Now, in a race that is already pretty horrible, these guys just take the cake. These are Space Marines who fell and whose fall was pretty much pre-bedic, like could be told right from the start, even before the thing known as the Horus Heresy. Big piece of the lore. You would have to either look up the information, or if you are interested in me doing videos of that nature, then you just have to let me know. But yeah, they were already backburnered even before they became the Space Marines.
Taking damage.
Predator at your command.
We will destroy
the enemy.
Yes, Lord.
To battle.
Excellent news, Captain. By clearing the Chaos-held territory, we have linked up with the armored column from 4th Company.
Where do you need us most?
So let's bring you
Initiating
to the
attack
middle there,
protocol 23.
because they'll all be...
We stand ready. Commencing attack.
I can't remember... Actually, pretty sure if I want them I have to use a jump pack, which makes no sense. It's a bit of a pain in the bottom. Yeah, these are the critical points that we have to take over.
Position secure.
Now that was quick.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine
Sounds like a glitch.
initiated.
We will crush the enemies of
Let's
the
get him over
Imperium.
there.
Yes, Lord. With all due
I
haste.
stand ready.
Oh no, you lost one.
Taking heavy fire.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy tank here. Death has arrived.
We await your command.
What we could do
Commencing
is
attack.
bring these guys over here to that point. And we'll start bringing all these guys up to this middle
None
point.
shall stop us.
And then onto you boys.
Where do you need us most?
And you boys. You can all make your way over to that point.
Engaging the enemy.
Because basically the whole premise that we have to go on now is take these 3 points and hold them for 2 minutes.
Taking damage.
Hold them for 2 minutes and then we get to go in and try to kill them.
Taking hits.
Why do you insist on doing that?
Yes.
Predator tank here.
Faith is our shield.
Fear not the sight.
Your
To
will.
be fair, you are pretty ancillary to requirements. So taking you out to capture that doesn't really change anything. Over here, here we go.
Await your command.
If we just get you to take that.
We stand ready.
Yes, right.
Fear denies faith. Taking heavy fire. Yes, my lord.
We await your command.
Now, you might find it weird that they're able to take on a vehicle, but the hammers they wield are power mauls, or thunder hammers. Jesus Christ. They are thunder hammers, and they are designed to deal with heavy infantry, buildings, tanks, whatever they want, really. Whatever they decide is enemy number one is what it will beat. Right, we're almost capturing that one. They're just having fun.
What's your order?
Position secure.
The enemy has taken a webway gate. Drive them back.
Taking heavy fire.
That's the only thing, is that thing that disrupts organisation. It can be annoying. But now there's a lot of guns shooting at it, so that'll start to hurt.
Defending objective.
Right, so we've
We
got the
stand
relic.
ready.
It's all gunky dory. Once we get this up, we'll get our land raider. Put him in the middle.
Yes.
Come on, boys.
We shall play.
Just got to blow everything up. So this should in theory be enough to
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Predator at your command.
hold for a while.
For the Emperor.
The Wraithbone will never answer your
And
call,
move
outsider.
you over here, because I think
Retreat
three's
now.
a bit much.
Here to serve.
Let's get you building
I
that.
will do as you ask.
Upgrade that. Got that. Let's get a land raider. Then we need to upgrade top cap.
Fear denies faith. We stand ready.
Go this one.
At your command.
Just take that, and then we'll just sit on them for a little bit.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Taking heavy
Initializing
fire.
protocol.
Predator at your command.
It's funny in games like this. We've got missile launchers hitting infantry, and for some reason that's not making a difference.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
That's going to make a
Yes,
difference there,
most
but
beneficent one.
just build a bunch of those.
Where do you need us most?
Now, if I remember correctly, I think it's 3 minutes I have to hold them for, but I can't honestly remember. Might only be 2.
Defending objective.
We cannot allow them to hold the gates for long.
Oh, 10
Show
minutes.
them
Oh.
no mercy, brothers and sisters.
I have a local.
I mean, feasibly you could just go into the main base and try and annihilate that, but doesn't just feel quite as cinematic, does it?
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
I might fast forward through these next 10 minutes because it's going to be much the same of just standing around shooting at things that come towards one of these 3 points and rinse and repeat. So I'll fast forward through here until we get to the end of these 9 minutes and then we'll resume from there.
Gates, or we shall never see the craft world again!
There we go. We'll come back in here because we've got a big boy here trying to screw us up. Just as much sitting there waiting for him to where he's deciding to come in, he's not really helping out. But we do have the fair majority of our forces here fighting him right there. So bye bye. It was just a little bit anticlimactic, but with that,
To us now. We are trapped on this world. The avatar of Cain has fallen.
yeah, nice wee sync kill.
Go, all of you. Find what refuge you can in the wilderness of this world.
Escape is still possible, Farseer.
I do not deserve that title, Harlequin. My vision has failed us all. My fate is here, and I shall not flee from it.
Fair play to her. She decides that she's going to go out, but kind of goes out in a way you can't win.
The Blood Ravens had suffered Eldar trickery on Tartarus and Rahe's paradise not long before their arrival on Kronus. In Tyria, they avenged their fallen battle brothers with alien blood. By sealing the Eldar Farseer Taldir's webway portals, they blocked any possibility of her escape. What followed was a careful hunt for every last alien in Tyria, culminating in the death of Taldir herself. The chapter's librarians, for their part, spent much of the aftermath of the battle studying the remains of the fearsome demon summoned up by the Eldar. This so-called avatar of Cain, the savage incarnation of a blasphemous alien god, crumbled into inert matter at the battle's apex. Epistolarianteus, senior librarian on Kronus, made sure that each piece was collected, catalogued, and shipped back to the chapter librarium. In later years, this would cause the Blood Ravens no small amount of trouble.
So, obviously, as it says in here, we've already suffered under Eldar trickery before. You were here for the first half, or the first part of this. Obviously, Dawn of War 1 on the planet Tartarus. Sorry, excuse me. We did deal with them. And then on Arahe's Paradise. Now, Dawn of War, just on its own, had a novel series also tying into it. So there was one which basically catalogued the entirety of what happened in the first game. Then there's two after that, of which catalogue further advancements of the storyline, but it still stays with Gabriel Angelos and his chapter. So not chapter company. So just a little bit of extra information there, in case you're wondering what this Rahi's Paradise was all about. So there we go. We have defeated the Eldar, so no longer will they be able to attack any of our stuff. However, I have a feeling that we may have a defensive battle on one of these two provinces. Whether it be from the Necrons, the Tau, or the Orcs, I am not sure. So we will end our turn, see what happens. In the end it was no one, so we'll move here. We shall reinforce with 2 squads there. Brings that up to 6. End our turn again. Everyone's been far too nice. So, what we will do, they've obviously, that's the kind of stuff that you're getting that will attack your base half the time. So they'll have a Slugger Boy squad and 2 Storm Boy squads, a Shooter Boy squad, and a War Track. That's what they will start with, and they will just send them straight into your base. So that's why you need to build these quite defensively before you finish your turn, or before you take out the enemy that's on that province, because you're going to have to fight someone else that attacks it and makes your life even harder. So Bulwark, that gives us more requisition, I think. Reduces the cost of garrisoning troops. Interplanetary requisition. Oh no, sorry. It is planetary requisition, so it's this effect, so it makes that a bit more beefy. Higher rate that we'll get that at. So what we could do is, that's a 6, so there's undoubtedly going to be 2 bases here. So what we'll do is, we will leave it off here, because as I said, I was going to finish off this base here before we carried on. I would have done another battle, but that one might just end up taking longer than it needs to, and with it being the Orcs, I would like to show you some of their new units, some of the new mechanics, all that kind of stuff. So thank you for sticking with me this far. I hope to see you in further videos, and without further ado, have a lovely night.